Metal Gear RC here, coming at you from the new garage. I was able to finish it up the other day. I had to paint the floor, kind of make it look like it's cement, and had to let it air out. Had some the paint smell. Didn't want to bring it inside the house. As you can see, got a lot of my 3D printed stuff in here. Got some stuff for when I go trailing. Got the boxes, chainsaw. Got two of these. They got magnets on there. Can hold some stuff in there. I just tie it down inside the truck. Was the ice chest. Don't have nothing for it inside the chest yet. Got some other 3D printed. All these are 1/10 scale. I forgot to pull out the handles support after 3D printing, but I made a lot of these buckets, not just because, but I'll be using them for like parts, mainly screws or different small items that I just don't want to get lost, and that's kind of what this top shelf is for. As I'm working on things, I can put them up here. Haven't quite finished printing everything I want to do for the garage. Some of it's for purpose, has a use for it, and other just to look good. As well as the throne back there. There we go. We got the pallet, a couple of batteries on there, as well as the fuel tanks over there. Something I did a couple of years back. I laser engraved this, designed it, and laser engraved it on a little piece of cork. I think I might just hang it up somewhere here in the garage. But as time goes on, it'll depict on what's going to stay, what's not going to stay. And as in the previous video, I pulled the truck into the garage, and there's the new bumper. Previous video I show how I drew it up in CAD, and I printed it out, and now here it is on the truck with the accessories. I did print it that wide. I want to definitely try it out. It's not quite as wide as the last bumper, but I was trying to shoot for the fact that I want to protect the tailgate, and especially the plastic lenses here, just in case I didn't want to back it into anything and break them. But this is what I came up with, and I'll be testing it out. It's white because I use PETG filament, and this only color I got is white at the moment. And like I said, I'd be testing it out, seeing what I like, what I don't like, and we'll go from there, from the trails. Now some of these items, the D-ring, as you can see, I recessed it inside there, and enough to where the screws are almost flush, where it's somewhat recessed in there, but enough to where the D-ring can just settle straight down on both sides there. And then the hitch here, I kind of like this hitch, and after getting it I realized this mechanism here, it's like the original. It locks, but it doesn't stay locked. And there's a hole in the outer portion of it. Let me see if I can get the hole. You can probably just see the hole right there, but there's no hole in this mechanism that moves. So I think I have a small enough drill bit, pull this off and then drill it all the way through and make a little cotter pin so it stays down in place. But overall, I'm somewhat pleased with my first design. So I'm definitely going to give it a test and see how it goes. When it comes to the inside, I'm still working on a couple things. Definitely need to get the servo for the shift speed, the 3-speed shift. Excuse me there. For here, I kind of want to make it close, but I also thought about putting it back here, out of the way, and then making for a little space here and a watertight box for the electronics and the speed control, and probably the receiver in a somewhat waterproof box there. And then I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with the battery, if I'm going to be mounting it up here underneath, or am I going to put it more down here, or where it originally was is right around there. So still working on those, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And probably seen previous video, I did show that I moved the servo up front. And what I did was I changed the steering arm. There's a steering arm, and it's usually on the driver's side. It was here when it came from the factory, so I pulled it off and I put it to the front. Try to reuse all the parts that it came with. And the only thing different was I had to get a steering linkage arm right here to go with the part that I made for up front. And as far as I've been using it, haven't had any issues. Steers so much better than the original, which the original was way back here in this big clunky box, and they had the link go all the way over here to a 90 that went all the way underneath to the other side, and it steers. So there was a lot of play and a lot of sponge to the steering. But now with this one up front, just what is it, 20 kilogram servo, it more than enough power than I need for these big wheels. So that's where I am now. You got the garage, so I'll probably be making more videos of seeing it in this garage here, and all my other RC stuff. I'll probably be working in here in the garage. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share with friends. This hobby is fun. It's awesome. It gets you into a lot of things. It can get you in some trouble, but it can get you into a lot of fun, as well as learn a lot of new things. And I definitely suggest everybody just give it a try. You never know. You might love it.